Have you ever used software to help you complete your tax return? In the United States, millions of people use TurboTax. TurboTax is a classic example of an expert system, a form of rules-driven artificial intelligence. A traditional expert system involves a knowledge engineer working with a human expert, like a lawyer or a doctor, to build a knowledge base and an inference engine to answer questions for a user. Now that user could be someone off the street, like doing a tax return, or it could even be a sophisticated user, like a lawyer in our circumstances. In law, we tend to use a lot of words. We write statutes and we do a lot of things in walls of words. If you think about some of the statutes that we interpret and work with frequently, can we break those down into flowcharts? Can we think about we know the inputs and how we process those inputs can tell us what the outputs will be? Starts to sound like an algorithm. Starts to sound like something we can use to create a rules-driven AI system. One of the main uses of rules-driven AI over the last decade has been by legal aid nonprofits to create online tools to help people with things like disputes with landlords, divorces, and all other sorts of matters. We're seeing even chatbots emerge, like here in Chicago where I'm filming these videos from, Rentervention. We've even seen companies pop up that are creating tools you can download from app stores to help you do things like fight parking tickets, get money back from airlines, and even, in some cases, file lawsuits. And probably many of you have heard of LegalZoom, which many surveys have shown as the #1 recognized legal brand. They've launched over 1 million LLCs, and they're the top incorporator in the state of California. These are rules-driven systems. We're also seeing large law firms use these tools to do things like help people when they have a data breach incident. And more we're seeing that law firms and other lawyers are using these tools not just as fringe benefits and ways to attract clients, but as products to generate revenue, generate profitability. In this space, we should also discuss robotic process automation. And some law firms have gained some notoriety for using robotic process automation to automate certain tasks, especially back-end moving of a lot of information around in certain types of practices. One thing to think about here is that machine learning and AI aren't the only tools in our toolbox. There are a lot of areas where rules can really help us. And computation generally is much broader than just machine learning and AI. Just because rules and expert systems are not cutting-edge AI doesn't mean they're any less relevant to your technology toolkit. Rules may not prove to be the way to get us artificial general intelligence. But we're not trying to get AGI right now in the legal space. We're trying to figure out ways to solve specific problems and provide specific advice to our consumers, our clients, our customers more efficiently and more effectively. And that's why it's better to understand the unique capability of rules versus data-driven AI. The better you understand the tools available, the better you'll be able to solve problems for your clients and customers. Rules-driven AI systems also set the stage for data-driven AI. Once we structure processes, once we put the rules in place, we can start gathering data that can help us build more sophisticated, data-driven AI tools. As you go forward, ask yourself, how might I use rules-driven AI in the work I do?